This is so exciting. Thanks for being here.
This is so exciting.
Mckenna Grace backstage at River on the Rooftop. We were just talking about your handmade dress.
Yes. The wonderful Joe Ando made it. He's incredible.
He's here.
Yeah, around here somewhere, backstage.
Joe, do you make guys' clothes?
Oh.
We'll talk about that later. Thanks for being here. We do this free summer concert series, and we extended it because we had the opportunity to do this one tonight, so we're so pumped about this lineup. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh, me too. I'm truly stoked to be here.
Have you met MGK before?
I have not.
It's a big night for all of us.
I have not, but I have worked with Black Bear before, and
cool.
so I know that they've done a great couple songs together that I love. So I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Of course, you're going to perform tonight. I want to talk all about the music, but I just want to say up front, I've never met a Ghostbuster before, so this is a big deal for me. Do you get more like weird 40-year-old dudes or like kids that are like excited about the Ghostbuster things?
I won't say weird 40-year-old dudes, but I do meet a lot of adults who are very into Ghostbusters, which I think is incredible because it's so cool to me to be able to meet and talk to people that grew up with Ghostbusters and that it was such like a big part of their childhoods, because it was also, although I was not alive whenever the film came out, it was such a big part of my childhood. So it's like, it's something that I grew up with. So it's so special to get to be a part of so many people's lives, young and old.
My kids are a little young, but I'm waiting to introduce them to the whole franchise.
I can't wait.
So yeah, I'm very excited about all that. Also, I have to mention that my wife and I, our favorite show of all time is Handmaid's Tale.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Best show. Is it hard to find time? It's busy shooting schedule to write, record, do the whole thing?
I mean, whenever I am on set, but every single time I'm not off set, whenever I'm not on set, I'm usually just writing. So it's nice. It doesn't take up, it takes up time, but not a ton, like a full working day or like 15 hours on set. Even whenever I'm on set, if I'm sitting in my chair, I can just write. So
is it more
really
like, are you trying to come up with like lyrics or just like journal entries that maybe you'll go back to when you're trying to write a song?
It's a lot of both. I have like thousands of notes of just random scattered brain just splat onto the notes.
Do you do the thing? Do you record like a lot of humming into your voice notes and stuff, or record little choruses as they pop in your head?
Not really. I feel like I write down lyrics and then the melody will come later. So it's like I have to hear the guitar or piano or whatever, and then I can hear the melody. But otherwise, I just have it like just lyrics.
Sure. And then
just
you
words.
have like places that you like to record, like that you feel comfortable in, or wherever you are in the world, you'll find a studio.
Wherever I am, I'll probably find a studio. I recorded a lot of my first EP in Toronto and then in my living room. So it just like depends wherever.
That's very cool. When you were a kid, and I know you started acting very young, but did you have like a passion for both music and acting? Was that always in you?
Yeah, for sure. I was just always like a really all over the place, like creative kids. So I just wanted to do everything all the time, all at once. And so acting has always been my first and main love, but getting to introduce music into the mix has been really nice and a long time coming. It feels like I've always been very, very into music, but
well,
I just started
good at it. I'll say that.
You.
And I just saw a photo of you and Chino from Deftones.
Crazy. Oh my God, I know.
Your face is lit up.
No, I was like, I've been waiting to talk about that.
Well, I love that. When I was, looking up your stuff, but to read that you're a big Deftones fan, inspired by Deftones, Korn even. There's a lot of rock in your background.
Oh, for sure. I'm a huge metal girl.
That's so great. Who in your family is responsible for that? Or
my dad.
Nice.
I have my dad's music taste. Well, I get like a mix of both. My mom is very like Taylor Swift, Sabrina. She loves Lizzie McAlpine because of me, but it's like, then my dad is on the other end of the spectrum with Korn and Slipknot, Deftones. So it's like I get a good mix of both.
That's awesome. I mean, was it hard for you when started putting out your own music to find a sound with all that rock in there somewhere? Did you ever think about going like the full rock direction?
Oh yeah, mark my words. One of these days I will like be screaming in a song or something.
Yes.
I'll learn how to scream like a metal singer, but
we have to connect you and MGK. I think you guys could do something
really cool.
You could do something cool.
Yeah.
So what is the plan? I mean, I know all your fans want to know, but maybe you don't even have a plan. Touring, anything like that? I know you have a busy filming schedule.
I am just about to leave in about a week. I'm about to go and leave to shoot something in Canada for 2 months. And then after that, I'm shooting something in December. So it's like I'm all over the place with shooting, but I should be playing some things later this year, possibly. And I am trying to look for a time next year to be able to go and play shows or tour or something like that. But like, I make all of these plans and then they all go all over the place because I end up shooting something. So it's like, We'll see. I really, really
I'm sure
hope
people
so.
will be happy to hear that you're planning something for
I am.
2025.
I'm trying, and I'm trying to release more music too.
You did Lollapalooza, right?
I did.
I'm
I
from
did.
Chicago. I love
Oh
Lollapalooza.
my
It's
gosh.
one of my favorite things
Yeah, it was
ever.
incredible.
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's great. Before I let you go, I'm sorry if this gets brought up a lot or if it's annoying, but what was it? Little Miss Texas or something? What was the...
There's no way. Nobody's ever asked me about that.
Really?
That's like my secret. That's
It's
crazy.
on your Wikipedia page.
Really? Wait, it is?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, that.
What was the
it's
title?
like Tiny Miss Texas.
Tiny Miss Texas.
That is insane. That has been whenever my best friends don't know that about me.
Oh,
That's
I got
my
the
secret
scoop.
that I'll tell my friends every once in a while. I'll be like, I did a pageant whenever I was younger and I won Tiny Miss Texas.
Yes. Can I introduce you on stage tonight as Tiny Miss Texas? I won't. I'm just kidding. Did you ever hear, by the way, I know we're going to wrap this up. Did you hear Matthew McConaughey's story about this?
No.
So when he was a kid, he was crowned Little Mr. Texas or something.
Really?
Yes, and he lived the first 52 years of his life thinking he was Little Mr. Texas. But then when he was a grown man, his mom told him you were the runner-up. And she lied to him when he was a kid. So he wasn't actually Little Mr. Texas.
I was Tiny Miss
I
Texas.
believe
I got
you.
I think I got my dad out of a ticket one time because I had my trophies in the back seat and they were like, that's okay. You can go. So I was Tiny Miss Texas at one
couldn't
point
be
in
a
time.
better name, Tiny Miss
terrifying.
Texas. Put out an album called Tiny Miss Texas. at
Oh,
some point,
geez,
please.
maybe. That's whenever I'll get Southern.
Yeah.
I'll come back to Nashville.
Oh, you guys, I'm so happy to have Mckenna Grace here with us. This is fantastic. Thank you for being here.
This is so fun.
It's going to be a great night.
Thank you so much.